We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
On two, ready? Gun. Stop. Can. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Ready? 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
11.
10 yards on the pickup.
11 empty. 11 stop.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11. Stop. Right 80. What is that? Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready, right?
On play action, Milroe. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now the runner-up in last year's Heisman race, Ashton Genty. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18, 5 here.
Here's Milroe to throw. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
60 by 6. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's get set.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 2.
11 MT. 11. The big 13. Big 13. 11 Thomas. 11
They'll
MT.
put Addison in motion.
11 MT Tank. 11.
Burrow here on second down. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
48-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Nice up. God.
Throwing is Burrow. Quick shot caught by Colbert on the slant. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
11 MT, tape. 12, 12, 12, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, mighty. 11.
Second down, Burrow. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
180.
First down, Tennessee.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll get about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180. Playing hot. 11, Thomas.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
180. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Ty Felton now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Come on. 19, charge, 7 targets.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll run with Denty. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First and 10.
Let's go now. Hurt. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
To the air, it's Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagle. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Talk low. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Riggs! Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
On 3rd down, Milrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans take a 10-3 lead.
The score, Texans 10, Titans 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
It's just set. 180. It's hot. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
On 1st and 10. In trouble. And down he goes. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett. In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
On 1, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
To throw is Burrow. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
2nd and 10.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Here we go, here we go. 11,
And
11,
in motion
11.
is Brown.
11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 180. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, Burrow. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
A 54-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready up. 82.
Now Milroe on 1st down. Moving to his right. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, come on. 70 range. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
65 catch. 65 catch. Get it.
Now Milrow. Flush to his right. The throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
19-yard line.
Milrow now off the bootleg. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Run right up the gut with Genty. And he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Texans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
11, Thomas. 12, 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They go play action for Burrow. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's fourth down. So that'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Velus Jones back deep. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
27-yard line.
Dragon 60. Panther 60.
On first down, it's Milroe. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Connect. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
19, Mustang 19.
Now Milroe facing third and long. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans will cut the deficit to 7.
Titans 13. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Come on, come on.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing is Milrow. This one complete to Palmer. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It is a big-time play for Houston. 61 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milrow. And he's in. Ruth Musgrave. Touchdown, Houston. That's touchdown number 1 for him on the year. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
Titans 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
That one intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One, ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
11, empty, Kate. It's good set. Stop. 180. Let's hot. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 180. 180. 180.
They'll put Addison in motion. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180. 180 hot. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 22. And it sets up first down and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow here on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down, and that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up.
Here we go.
Fourth down and goal.
11, 11, 11, 11.
To throw is Burrow. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And mark him down up beyond the 30. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here we go. Left it. Crack all 80. 19 tight. Nice.
They'll throw on first down with Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Here's Milroe to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Come on, come on. Set. Back to 60, back to 60.
Now it's Milroe. He'll find Genty at the backfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Step. 60 Bobcats, 60.
To the air, it's Milrow. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 7.
Dragon 60. Get it. 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10 at the
So when you're
27-yard
evaluating the
line.
impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Start.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up in